Si este juego jode otra vez, lo voy a matar. Lo voy a fucking matar. I've been trying to finish this game since before Halloween. Every time I try to play it, it crashes. It crashes my whole computer. So I literally stared at it for about 10 minutes while it ran, hearing the same song over and over and over and over and over again. Just like last time. Just like last time. And it hasn't crashed. Así que si te crasheas, te voy a matar. Al juego. Estoy hablándole al juego. Hi everybody, I'm here. I'm gonna try and finish this game. The end. Hola a todos, voy a intentar terminar este juego. Si mi computadora no se muere por fin. Me encantaría terminar este juego. Alright, let's try. Mente mija, corre. No tengo tiempo para tu mierda. Alright. What was the other intro? Oh, our snacks for today are Satsuma tangerines, oranges. But I already ate them. Mejoré unas naranjitas. Unas chinitas de mi trabajo. Y ya me las comí. Chinas as in naranja, not chinas as in people. Don't worry about it. And besides, the oranges are Japanese. Different country. I'm gonna shut up now. Can I ask you something? Whoa! I wasn't doing anything. You're a cop, right? Nope, you got me all wrong. I'm looking for a talent agency by the name of Omega. Why did you think I was a cop? Hey, Johnny, ¿cómo estás? Hace tiempo no te veo. Mira, si mi stream se crashea, es por este juego que he intentado terminar 5 veces y cada vez que te intento terminarlo, me crashea todo. Anyway, hola, ¿cómo estás? Okay. Phew, only cops ask that many questions right off the bat. Well, that and your costume had me fooled. You ought to be careful walking around like that. Oh, I got it. You're some kind of performer, right? What are you doing looking for Omega? Omega's a wash. You won't get any work from them. Worry not, sweetheart. It just so happens I work for one of the best agencies in town. We handle all types. Models, performers, actors, you name it. Even a mature woman such as yourself will have no problem finding work through us. Bueno, pero hace tiempo no te veo porque mis streams han sido muy pocos por el trabajo. Como dije, este juego me ha crasheado un montón de streams. Ya. Y cada vez que has hecho un stream tú, siempre yo estoy en el trabajo. Y si estoy en la computadora de la oficina, no te puedo poner. Tienes que hacer los streams cuando estoy trabajando en casa. Así te puedo poner en el background, por lo menos, bendito. Pero en la computadora del trabajo no, porque lo van a ver. Pero cada vez que te veo es como que, no puedo, ¿por qué? Okay. That is, if you're fine with staying in costume. My lucky day. That's the spirit. Have a drink with me, babe. I'll get you signed up. I'm sure I can find work for you in no time. Pero sí, mira, ¿qué has estado jugando? Yo sé que a veces juegas Fallout, guys. Bueno, eso también, porque sí, hay veces que estoy con... ¿cómo lo digo? Estoy en una reunión o estoy en algo del trabajo, veo la notificación, entonces ya te has ido, pero está bien. Well, like I said, I'm looking for Omega. A friend of mine recommended them. So, it'd be rude not to talk to them at least, right? Bendito, pero no te pongas ansioso. Que tus streams son bien entretenidos. A mí me gusta verlos cuando puedo. Aunque sí entiendo, a veces yo me pongo... A veces también me da ansiedad, pero... depende del día. Y si el trabajo ha sido muy fuerte, estoy con un cansancio y un enojo tan brutal que no me siento con tanta ansiedad. Okay. If you ask me, your friend's got no taste. You shouldn't waste your time with those losers. No one's even seen their guys around for months. Word on the street is that they ran up a bit of debt with the wrong people, if you know what I mean. Anyway, you didn't hear that from me. You know where I am if you want a real chance, babe. Fo. Hablar con este tipo. Déjame ver, de lo que me recuerdo, ¿qué fue lo que pasó antes en este juego? Recomendaron que ella fuera a buscar con esta gente por Reina. Creo que fue por Reina. Sí, Reina. Sí, bueno, Johnny, puedes hacer un ASMR. Un ASMR para dormir. Can I ask you something? Yeah, sure, you don't need my permission. You heard of an agency around here called Omega? Omega? Nope, doesn't ring a bell. Why? What's it to you? I'm looking for a missing girl. Missing, huh? Was she foreign, working for a nightclub, maybe working for some of the other, types of clubs? I don't remember asking your opinion on the girl, only if you knew about the agency. Either way, answer's the same. I don't know no Omega, and you probably wouldn't find her even if I did. Girls go missing all the time around here, if you catch my drift. Care to be more specific? No, I don't. Don't think you delicate types can handle it. Let's just say, not everyone's as nice to the ladies in these places as I am, and leave it at that. Stir the pot with questions like that, and you're bound to end up in trouble. So if you want help, go ask somebody else. Gracias por nada, cabrón. Gracias por nada. Te estoy tratando de hablar y te vas a dar un viaje. Ok, ¿por qué tú eres tan feo, mijo? No sé por qué esta combinación no es. Hello, can you spare a minute? Whoa, how long have you been standing there? Me, I just got here. Why so jumpy? Sorry. There was a big scary guy with a scar here a little before you. He acted friendly enough, but he made me feel a little uneasy. Kept asking me what I was doing here, and if I wanted to go somewhere and have a drink with his friends. Honestly, I've been waiting for a good moment to duck out. Think you made the right decision by staying put, if you ask me. Have you heard of a talent agency around here called Omega by chance? Omega? No, I never heard of it. I'm actually not ever in this part of town. A friend of a friend invited me out here for a few drinks, but she hasn't shown her face yet. It's starting to think of some sort of weird setup. Anyway, I still gotta have some pride, so I'm not gonna tuck my tail and run just yet. Good luck finding the agency or whatever you're looking for. And if you see that guy I mentioned earlier, watch your back. Okay. Porque este también se ve feo. Es esto. Bueno, no es todo. Bendito. Evening. You know anything about a talent agency called Omega? I heard they were based here. Are you insane? It's not like I'm asking you to take me there personally. What's the issue? You do know where you are, don't you? Omega ran up against some people. The same people who own this club. And they lost. The Mifune takeover's already racked up quite the body count. I don't plan to be added to it. I'm not sure who you're working for, but you've come at a bit of a sensitive time. If I were you, I'd turn around and walk out that door. You know, te pregunté. Hell, she probably killed him too. What? Killed who? Him! You know, Higashi, the owner of Omega. Everyone knew he had the Mifune. Everyone knew he owed the Mifune family a small fortune. The word on the street is that there's been a little spring cleaning of any disloyal retainers. Do I need to spell it out for you? Good. I've already said too much, and you should stop asking around too. You never know who's listening. Okay, mijo, gracias. Ay, diablo, yo me acuerdo. Ok, cuando yo jugué esto por primera vez, esta parte, antes que se crashó 5 veces, lo que me estaba enfocando era en el baile. Mira los bailes. Como que yo pienso que yo bailo mal en vida real, pero bailo mejor que estas mujeres. Like, ¿qué es esto? Mira esta. Mira esta, ¿qué está haciendo? Y esta que está aquí al frente mío, ¿cómo que? ¿Eso no es un baile? Que déjame dejar de criticarla, que yo no puedo parar nada. Oh wait, who are you? You look like a pimp. You a pimp? Hey, can I ask you something? About a talent agency called Omega. You know anything? Alright, I'll take that as a no. Okay, gracias por nada. Hey, what? No eres japonés. Hey, do you know this area? What? I had a question about... What? Speak up! I can't hear you! The speaker's right there! You're gonna have to talk louder. I'm looking for an agency. You're looking for a vacancy? And what? No, you're what? Oh my god. I'm looking for information about Omega Talent Agency. Do you know anything? Whoa. You really shouldn't shout things like that around here. Oh no. Excuse me, miss. We were hoping you might join us next door. Consider it an invitation from an admirer. Besides, it's a much nicer venue than this dump. Yeah, in fact, we'd be happy to escort you. No. No. Take a few steps back, creep. You think I'd go anywhere with you? Yeah, I think you will. Sorry if we were a little too polite before. I wasn't asking for your permission. Forcing me would be a big mistake. Heh, oh yeah? How'd you figure? Voy a sacar mi pistola. Te vas a joder. Look around. You think anyone's gonna help you? Promise you this much. People see us escorting you out of here, and they'll look the other way. Hell, I could probably break your nose right now. Order a drink, and the bartender'd bring me that drink before he even dreamed of wiping your blood off the floor. Not that I'm threatening you, understand? Of course not. We wouldn't want you to feel like you're in danger. Now let's go. ¿Qué carajo? Porque la cabeza parecía un Titan. La cabeza era un Titan. Diablo. Okay, espérate. Welcome. Come in. Let me introduce myself. I'm Kasumi Mifune. I'd appreciate you coming by to talk. Your thugs didn't give me much of an option. The hell you think you are, calling me a thug? We're businessmen, you got that? Oh, I've got it all right, but I don't think that dressing in a suit makes you any less of a thug. Say another word, you cop. Beep! Enough! You say another word and I'll make you wish you hadn't. Now get out, both of you. Yes, boss. My apologies. The quality of help you can find these days isn't quite up to the standard that it was in my father's time. Wild dogs can be difficult to train, but they'll come around, even if I have to beat it into them. Sit down, relax. Can I get you a drink? Whiskey on the rocks! Someone get her a glass and one for me as well. Why don't we skip the small talk and you tell me why I'm here? I'm getting to that. Seems you're a woman who doesn't like to waste time. Good. As luck would have it, neither am I. Let's get right to it. A short while ago, a couple of men downstairs ran up to tell me you, a cop, had walked past my bar and into one of my nightclubs. Then I hear you've been sniffing around, asking about one of my investments. Investments? You mean Omega? Smart girl. Tell me, Ayame Ito, why is it that a cop is going around asking pointed questions like that? More curious still, not just any cop, but a publicly shamed cop on leave. A shamed cop who's had a history of, how do they word it? Ah yes, a history of psychotic episodes. How do you know all that? Estaban las noticias, no? We all have friends, Detective Ito. And when detectives are running around in my part of the city, my friends tell me everything I want to know. Honestly, you don't seem all that crazy to me. As to why you're after Omega, Let's say you piqued my interest. Sorry, look at that! Or look at us. You said no small talk, and here we are off in the bushes somewhere. Let's get back on track, shall we? As you're not acting in any official capacity, it's safe to say that no one knows you're here, correct? No, I suppose they don't. In your position, I might have tried to lie, but I appreciate the honesty. It was a rhetorical question anyway. I know for a fact there's no one coming for you. Me acabo de dar cuenta que... Espérate, ok. ¿Esto es una camisa o son tatuajes? ¿Es una camisa? ¿Es una camisa o son tatuajes? No sé. Funny, you don't strike me as a stupid type, and yet you've willingly entered a den of vipers. If you valued your neck staying on your shoulders, surely you wouldn't do something so reckless. You can skip the threats. If you wanted to do something to me, you'd have done it already. Plus, you're smart enough to know not to hurt a cop, even one in my position. Good! I like you. Given your prickly demeanor, I doubt you're working with one of my competitors, and you're definitely not here for your police buddies. Okay, I give up. I have to know, what exactly is it you want to know about Omega? Porque eso me asustó. Porque siempre me asustan las cosas más pendejas en este juego. I'm looking for this girl. Her name is Reina. I was told she was involved with the agency somehow. I want to know what happened to her. How very noble of you. Figuring that out might be a bit difficult, as I'm afraid Omega's an extremely recent acquisition. To get back further, you'll have to talk to its president and former owner, a man named Eiichi Higashi. And as it so happens, that makes two of us who'd like to have a word with him. Like peas in a pod, us two. Unfortunately, when he handed over the business, he had become a bit, how should I put it, forgetful about his outstanding debts to us. And the poor thing is so scared of me that he is ignoring all my calls. Probably thought I'd do something awful to him if I found him. I can't imagine how he got that idea, can you? Maybe he preferred talking to a police officer instead of talking to me? I'm not some green recruit. I know how this works by now. What's the catch? You'd never tell me where he was and send me on my way for nothing. Of course I wouldn't. You'll have to prove that you can be trusted first. There's someone else I need you to talk with. A bit of a softer target than Higashi. Pretty good deal, right? Everything you're looking for in exchange for one little job. No, I'll never work for you. Just one job, right? No, I'll never work for you. No sé qué escoger. Agüita. No, I'll never work for you. Just one job, right? Just one job. Just one job, right? Oh, profesionalismo -5. Oh, don't make this more difficult than it has to be. You'll agree eventually, so why fight it? I know a lot about you. Top of your class and one of the best detectives on the force. You wouldn't let something as pesky as morals get in the way of good information, would you? I've heard about you too, Kasumi Mifune. Or more accurately, I heard a lot about your father. As you should. My father was a good man. It's not surprising you know more about him than me. That'll change soon enough. I won't be a footnote in his story much longer. My father always undervalued the power of information, but I really get to know the people I associate with. You, for instance. Everything you've done paints the picture of someone who's very determined and very desperate to find this girl of yours. Don't let other people tell you otherwise, Detective. I think those traits are a wonderful combination. However, it also means you don't have a whole lot of bargaining power right now. If you don't want to work with me, that's fine. You can go home and quietly overdose on whatever medication they've got you taking instead. Furthermore, I could just refuse your request altogether. but that would be so boring. We both need something, so let's help each other instead. Do the job as I ask, and I'll tell you what I know about little Higashi. As I was saying, like him, there's another business owner in Akihabara who's unfortunately behind on her payments as well. Such a shame, too. I really wanted a straightforward relationship with this one. See, I help out with a few things, and in exchange, she kicks back a little of her business. Sometimes we send over new contracts to renegotiate the terms of our mutually beneficial relationship. Sadly, she's neglected to sign the newest one. I'm a cop, not some Yakuza debt collector. Do it yourself. Suspended cop. So you can't parade your badge around as proof that you're some white knight anymore. Due to the recent transition of power, I can't do it myself just this minute. The dogs at Tokyo Police Headquarters start panicking whenever me or any of my men are seen out of Kabukicho. I'm not asking you to club someone's head in. I'm only asking you to give them a friendly reminder to keep up to date on their paperwork. Easy, right? Here, take it. Do this for me, and it'll feel a lot more comfortable giving out information about Omega. ¿Cuánto le deben? 4,500. 4,500 yen. Yo no puedo leer lo demás. Es que yo no puedo leer kanji. This is month. Day? Okay. Todos los meses. No. Oh no. I can't read this. Lo único que puedo leer, todos los meses tienes que hacer algo. ¿Por qué está todo en kanji? ¿Por qué ustedes me quieren matar con el kanji? Fuck. Also, I'll remind you, with your impending review, it would be unseemly if it got out that you were meeting with a Yakuza, wouldn't it? Blackmail, huh? That's such an ugly word. And here I thought we were just becoming friends. No, I'm just stating the facts of the situation is all. The business you're going to is a cat cafe, lo sabía. Sabía que era el fucking cat cafe. Tan pronto ya dijo alguien que estaba allá que no quería joder. Sabía que era el cat cafe. Kazu can give you the address on the way out. Wait, a cat cafe or what? A cat cafe. What else would it be? Well, a cat cafe or a cat-made cafe. What? Are we talking cats? Or people dressed like cats? Because a friggin' cat cafe, actual cats, adorable, fluffy, precious cats. Why the hell would I invest in some stupid maid cafe? Cats! Normal cats! ¿Qué carajo está pasando? Damn it, now I'm all worked up. Look, get on that goddamn contract sign and we'll talk. Okay. Alright. Sure. Cat lady was a bit weird anyway. A ver. Oh! I found one. Stop. I remember this before. Okay. What? What? Okay. I'm not gonna read all this, sorry y'all. I thought I already read it, but I don't think I did. Okay. Básicamente estaba diciendo, ¿por qué están aquí? Parece que están siendo sospechosos y lo otro era mierda, honestamente. Alright, let's go. Vamos a ir a... ¿Dónde vamos a ir? A Shinjuku. O Akihabara. Akihabara. Yo quiero ir en vida real. Para comprar todas las cosas. Comprar todas las cosas con mi dinero. No tengo tanto dinero, pero comprar todas las cosas. Ok, vamos al Cat Café. ¿Me puedo comer otro pancake? Oh man. Sometimes when I find my mind wandering, it goes right back to those fluffy pancakes, dijo algo así. If I manage to get back to a normal life, I will eat nothing but cat-shaped pancakes for dessert for the rest of my days. No way could I make them as good as they do here, though, not unless I magically become a better cook. Whoops, got distracted by sweet, sweet pancakes. Need to go to the cat cafe and put this nasty business to rest. Ahora tengo ganas de pancake. En un lugar aquí cerca tienen unos pancakes así fluffy de Japón. Eran súper ricos, pero era como un pop-up shop temporero que estaban viendo si la gente le gustaba. ¿Y sabes lo que pasó? La pandemia. Y nunca los vi otra vez. No sé si algún día volverán, pero ay, eran tan ricos. Y la cosa es que estaban dentro de otra tienda. La otra tienda o el otro restaurante existe todavía, pero el pop-up shop era temporero y yo creo que como pasó la pandemia no pudieron seguir. Anyway. Welcome back. I think Tomo remembers you. Tomo, you're so cute. He must be appreciative of all your help to make him feel better. Although I've had to stop the deliveries of sashimi, even the smell seems to set off his bowels. Another quirk added to an already quirky character. Maybe it's a sign that you were right about the fish. Heh, yeah, cute. Listen, we need to talk. Sure. Why the serious face? That's so cute. What's wrong? I need you to sign this. You owe the Yakuza? How exactly does the owner of a cat cafe get mixed up with the Yakuza? What do you mean? I met someone Tomo, no me puedo concentrar que cuando estás ahí. I met someone recently who gave me a contract with your name on it to sign. I read it, and it seems like you owe them quite a bit of money. Why? I've been around this kind of stuff for a long time, and I can't figure out how a cat cafe owes that kind of money. Money? Yakuza? You're working for her? Why? I'm not working for anyone. All I've got is this contract and your name, and I want to know why. The truth is, this place isn't at all above board. Or it is, but it wasn't always. I didn't borrow money or anything that stupid. When I was setting up this place, I was just trying to stay above water. But the building owner kept coming by to complain, and then all those government types and health inspectors kept knocking. I never realized how complicated opening a place like this in Tokyo could be. All those rules and regulations. All I ever wanted was to help out little kitties and make people happy. Then she came by, someone who loved cats as much as I did. She offered to help me smooth things over with everyone. I mean, I saw the tattoos and everything. So hicieron tatuaje en sus manos. Brazo. Bueno, ambas cosas. I mean, I saw the tattoos and everything, but I don't think you should judge people because of how they look. I still don't. There was no way I was going to stay open and keep my kitties if I didn't get help fast. So I accepted her offer, and things got better pretty quickly after that. The building owner stopped complaining, and all the permits fell into my lap. Maybe you think I was stupid, but most of the cats here would be stray or dead if I didn't get her help. For a while, I thought I was saved by a guardian angel. After all, she loved the cats and was kind and friendly to me. It's been quiet, too. The business with Tomo's bowels was the first incident I've had in months. About 2 months after accepting her help, when I was closing up the shop, some men showed up with a contract like the one you're holding. They said it was for services rendered or something like that. It wasn't much at the time, so I signed it. I owed her a lot after all, and I was doing pretty well. Only, they kept coming back, and every time they came back, they had a new contract. Every contract wanted more and more money. It's gotten out of hand. I can't keep up anymore. Kasumi won't even see me anymore to talk about it. You didn't really think you'd get a favor from the Yakuza for nothing, did you? I gotta stretch. Okay. I wasn't being greedy, though. I thought she was trying to help. Helping the only way she knows how. Okay. 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 Please, you have to help me. The amount of money they've asked for is out of hand. I'm doing well for now, but if they get their way, I'd be going out of business. You have to tell Kasumi, please. Tell her that if this place closes down, all these cats, there'll be no place for them to go. The poor kitties. They'd be put down. I can't support them myself. I don't think Animal Services would let me keep them. I couldn't live with myself if that happened. I'm begging you, Ito. Don't do this. De momento pensé que iban a tener una opción de matarla. Porque de vez en cuando como que... Ay, aquí hay unas opciones. ¿Cuál es una de las opciones? Saca tu pistola y dispara. And it's like, what? Okay. Don't sign, I'll help. Ugh, damn it. It doesn't matter what I need from her. I can't make you sign this in good conscience. Hooray! I knew good would prevail in the end. Thanks. How'd you get mixed up with that woman anyway? I need some information from her. You should be careful. I don't know about her, but her sugs are dangerous. Last time they were here, I heard them talking about having to teach a girl from another cafe or lesson or something. Makes me feel sick of thinking about it. What else would you expect from guys like that? Breaking legs is probably all they're capable of outside of grunting and drinking. Call me naive, but I don't get how someone can be so two-faced. When I started seeing her face in the papers lately, I couldn't believe it. Surely that ruthless woman they were talking about couldn't be the Kasumi I knew, or so I thought. Guess it's like you said, a tiger can't change its stripes, right? Maybe so. At any rate, you should probably be more careful who you trust in the future. Sorry, I didn't mean to wrap you up in all this. But thank you for not making me sign. So what's your plan? I'm not sure if I really have one. Maybe I can appeal to her kinder self. If she really is a cat lover, I'm sure she wouldn't want to see little guys hurt, right? Oh no, I've really gone and got myself into trouble, haven't I? Maybe I should go instead. The contract was given to me, so I'd better deal with it myself. Plus, I got the impression that being confined by the cops hasn't put her in a great mood. I'm sure you don't agree, but I still think there's something good in her. Sometimes I can't help but wonder if she'd be doing all these things if she didn't grow up into that life. And all the kitties loved her when they played with her. Cats are such good judges of character. I somehow don't think her treatment of animals correlates too much with her treatment of people. I'm suddenly starting to feel a bit queasy thinking about going back there without the contract. Damn it, Ayami, you really got yourself into this one this time, haven't you? No point dwelling on it now. Tomo, no. I've just made up my... Stop it! I just made my mind up, and I can't run a Yakuza debt collections just because I'm in a tight spot. Take care. Don't worry, my kitties are never wrong in judging someone's character. Yeah. When one door closes, I just got an achievement. Yeah, sure, I'll think of something, but I need you to lay low and maybe close up shop for a while until I sort something out. Never gonna go to the Yakuza. Nos van a cortar los pinkies y vamos a morir. Cool. Oh, that's cute. That's very cute. Okay, let's go. Cat! Cat! Déjame entrar al café. Déjame entrar al café. ¿No? Man. No? Okay. Let's go. Vamos a salir. ¡Ah! ¡Tomo! Me perseguiste, ¿por qué? Hey, what are you doing here? Go back. Tomo. Honestly, little one, I don't want you to get hurt. Go home. Tomo bendito. Kabukicho. 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 Enter. Va a estar encojona. Welcome back. I assume you took care of that little nuisance for me. I didn't have her sign it. I couldn't in good conscience ruin someone's life like that. La está mirando mal. Let me explain something to you. If I give you something to do, you don't come back until it's done. What? Do you think you're some sort of moral crusader helping out the little guy? What did she tell you anyway? That she was a small town girl who couldn't keep up with the big meanies in Tokyo? Put it that way, I guess I do sound like I'm acting a bit much. Did she tell you about all of the cats that kept escaping? Or the ones who wandered into nearby businesses? How about the heaps of trash that were piling up around the place? If it weren't for me getting people off her back and cleaning up the place, those cats would probably be dead by now. What we have here, Detective, is a trust issue. You were too quick to take the other side because of who I am, or at least who you think I am. Pity. Kazu? Yes, boss. Take Ito outside and show her what happens to people who disappoint me. Don't be too rough. I don't want a repeat of last time. Oh, and leave her face alone. I'd hate for someone to see a black eye and think she might be worthy of sympathy. Keep her jacket here. I like it. It's very chic. Did you know? My friends tell me when all the police raids are coming. It's pretty handy, really. As a matter of fact, there's one scheduled for tomorrow. I'll be gone, of course. But if they were to find this jacket, well, who knows what they'd think. Would be a pity if someone recognized it. Kazu, escort her out. Good luck finding that stupid little girl. Tomo. Tomo me persiguió. Hold on, Kazu, Ito, who is this? He's, I guess he's a stowaway from the cat cafe. Okay, cute. He is, huh? I see. I love him! Oh my god. That's very cute. Oh my god. Look at his squishy little face. I can't have a detective beating around such a cute little face. What's his name? Beaten? Oh, I think his name is Tomo. Tomo? That's not much of a name for a man, is it? I shall call you Mr. Marshmallow. About that blackmail and beating. Oh, that, forget it. Really? Oh, good. Oh, Ito, lighten up. You're not a liability unless you start talking to your cop friends. And you wouldn't do that, would you? No, they likely wouldn't believe me at this point anyway. My thoughts exactly. So cheer up. How can you stay mad when looking at those big eyes and those little feet? I look at you and I see a woman whose priorities are all wrong, Ito. You don't appreciate what you have, only what you're looking for. That until something no se lo que dijo. That said, I was serious about one thing. No puedo ver, Tomo. If you talk to any cops about my business or my affections for cats or anything like that, Kazu might pay a visit to your apartment and pick up where he left off. But who wants to think about all the logistics of dismembering and disposing of a detective's body when you've got little whiskers rubbing against you? Huh, Sachiko is right. You do generally love cats. So why make her sign a contract that would end with her having to put the cats down? Sachiko isn't as perfect and cute as she seems. She might love her cats, but she has strange ways of caring for them. Well, that's true. She owes me a great debt, and it's my right to collect it. If her cafe shuts down, I'd make sure those cats have a home, though. I can't say the same for their owner. This job is about tough decisions, not legal ones like you cops make. Tomo. In my business, you have to sleep with the choices you make, not leave them at the door when you hand the case over to the courts. Heh, Mr. Marshmallow likes being picked up. Aw. He is pretty cute. I'm not sure if you meant for this outcome, but I have to say, you have some guts coming back like you did. I thought you'd be another pushover cop to keep in my pocket. I underestimated you. And in doing so, I've given you information on one of my weaknesses. It's funny, really. I spend so much time making sure that I'm not seen as the weak woman that all these men expect me to be, that I don't feel like myself sometimes. Something I'm sure you understand quite well. Tell you what, I'll let you have that one little weakness of mine. It's only fair. I know so many of yours, after all. In a different life, maybe we could have been friends. Kazu, stand down for now. Ito, consider yourself lucky. I'll let you keep your jacket tonight. Understood, boss. Alright, forget the cat cafe contract. I'll get one of my boys to deal with it later. What is it you wanted again? I want to speak to Omega's company president, Higashi. about a girl signed to his company. That's right. Our missing agency president in one of his many projects. What a despicable little man. I'll tell you now, I had no problem taking control of the business from him. I left him as president to keep a few of his clients happy, a decision I regret now. Where is he? Did you kill him? Where is he? Unfortunately, I'm just as in the dark about where he has disappeared to as you, I'm afraid. A deal's a deal, though. While you were out, I got an address to one of his old hideouts and the code to get in. Oh, I know where that is. I can't guarantee you'll find anything there, but I said I'd tell you what I knew, and that's what I know. You haven't sent one of your stooges to check it out for you? Stooges? I like you, but don't push it. As I said earlier, me and my men can't afford to be spotted right now, especially in an area getting so much special attention. Special attention? Doesn't Kabukicho get enough attention on its own? Kabukicho is what it is, but this isn't in Kabukicho. This particular spot got its reputation, and subsequently, its expert police patrols a bit more recently. ¿No te acuerdas dónde viste el código? Carajo, Ito. Yo le di clic a esa puerta con el código 1000 veces y se te olvidó. Whatever. In fact, I hear there's still an ongoing investigation going on there. I heard you'd be intimately familiar with that area and the incident that happened there. My condolences on the loss of your partner, Detective Tanaka, by the way. All the papers are rushing to make you out to be incompetent, or worse yet, some sort of psychotic killer. Maddening, isn't it? My friends in police headquarters say you two were close. That's no way to lose someone you love. I suppose it's not too much to ask what really happened. Was there really someone there that night? Thanks on the condolences, but what happened on that night isn't something I want to discuss right now. Suit yourself. Let's change the subject back to Higashi. It took a bit of digging to find that address. Seems he was keeping a second hideout in Shinjuku under a fake name. Now that we know where it is, he probably knows too. I highly doubt he'd be stupid enough to stay holed up in it. But I also doubt he'd be smart enough to completely clear the place out before he left town either. There's probably something in there that would lead us right to him. Get what you want, then let Kazu know where the slime is so we can straighten him out. He'll get those fantasies of running away out of his head. The code to the door is 111235. 111235. 111235. 111235. It's the only keypad lock on the street. You can't miss it. For what it's worth, 111235. For what it's worth, I wish you good luck finding your little girl, but remember, you can't save them all, Yami Ito. Oh, and Ito. Tomo. 111235? Yes. Thank you for bringing Mr. Marshmallow to me. Being holed up in one place for the last few weeks can be a bit taxing. You know, I remember he loves fresh fish. Fresh fish, huh? Sachiko certainly does have an eccentric taste. Kazu, go pick up some sashimi. Kika Verona. Because you know he's gonna, like, have diarrhea all over the place when he sees the... Okay, well. Que bicha eres a veces. Okay. Ah! Ah! I hit the wrong button. I'm not exactly in the mood to dance. I should get going. Okay, whatever. Can I go to my apato? Apato? No? Shinjuku. Vamos a ir a Shinjuku. A ir a Shinjuku. 111235, I think. Espérate, ¿puedo hablar con este tipo? Que siempre me habla demasiado. ¿Eh? ¿No? ¿No? ¿Hoy no quieres hablar? Después de hablar tanta mierda. That guy, every time I came in, he's like, blah, 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 my wife let me, blah, blah, cry, cry, cry. That probably sounds really mean, but he really did talk a lot. But, you know. Huh, I didn't have to memorize the code. Ugh. Huh, it worked. Looks like Kasumi's tip wasn't a lie. Enter. 111235. Ugh, what a stench. I know that smell is blood. Anyone who's worked homicide long enough knows that. Dead bodies. Dead bodies in the house. Espérate, ¿cómo está mi sanity? It's not great. It's not great. Well. Open. Okay. Pick lock. Espérate. Open. What happens if I kick it? Mija. Okay. I can hear the flies and the smell of it. Oh, gross. Gross. Ugh. Full. I don't. Look. Ugh. The word Ruby is written in blood on the wall. Oh god, this is so gross. I don't want to look at it. I'm good. No, thank you. Oh my god, gross. Ugh. Fall. Guess I found Higashi. Damn it, I should have known. The decomposition on this body is pretty far advanced. He must have been here for weeks. Something else is wrong. The internal organs have been disturbed. Ugh, maybe removed. No gracia. There's a paper bag with the name Higashi written on it. The same handwriting and type of bag Reina left in the dumpster 2 weeks ago. This wasn't done quickly. She must have been staying here for weeks, which means Kazuki was probably here too. Shit, my sanity went down a lot. Well. Welly. Let's go. Get the fuck out of here. Ah! Hello? It sounds like something is trying to escape from the inside. The rattling stopped. Why? Enter. Oh shit. Oh fuck. Fuck my life. Look. Shots of various girls, all of them taken in this room. They don't look like the professional headshots an agency would take. No, they look like something else. Yeah. They all look so sad and young. I got a pretty good idea what these pictures were used for, and the types of people they might have been sent to. Yeah. Gross. Reina! So it's true. To think you were kept in a place like this. What happened to you? Something's happening! No. Oh, it's a ghost again. Okay. You're back early. Yeah, I don't feel well. I think I'll go to bed early tonight. Ruby, don't ignore me. Lately it's been the same excuses over and over. I don't know what you're talking about. Ruby, my sweet little Ruby. You think because that one song was a hit, you can just stop working? That money's all gone, sweetheart. We spent it trying to get you a record deal. Don't you think it's unfair to eat my food and stay here for free without doing any work? Ruby, hey, stop crying. Stop crying. Oh, gross. Stop crying, I'm talking to you. Please, I didn't mean it. I'll do another song. I'll make it up to you, I promise. I just don't want to. That's exactly why I'm setting up all these meetings for you. You make the right impression with these guys, and they'll take you places. Speaking of which, I got a call a little while ago from Masa. Know what he told me? He told me you were being a little disagreeable with him last night at his place. You know that he's one of our best clients, don't you? The things he can do for you girls is, well, I shouldn't even need to tell you. I sent you to him because he said there was something special about you. In fact, he said out of all the girls here, he particularly wanted to meet you. I did you a big favor by making that happen. Then you compensate my generosity by sitting in a room crying and telling me you don't feel well or whatever excuse you come up with next. I couldn't. He tried to. I don't care what he tried to do. You should have let him. Wow, what a piece of shit. When I took you in, you were a vulnerable tiny girl who was already failing in school. But I saw your potential. I could already tell how pretty you'd be when you were older. Ugh, what a fucking gross asshole. That's all these men care about, how I look. So what? You think I took you in because of how smart you were? You're an idol. You're supposed to be looked at. Most men would fall over themselves to meet a pretty girl like you, but you ruin it for everyone when you sit there crying. What are you doing? I'm sick of looking like an idiot, Ruby. You made me do this. What? I don't want to know. Okay. Okay. Gotta get our pen lights out and everything. Actually, maybe Reina is this person's daughter. That would make more sense. Because Reina was too young. And this person was an idol in like the 90s. So she said, da da da. Bum 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 bum. Dance, 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 dance. Aww. Aww. I guess it's done. Okay. Nothing to see here. Where's that noise coming from? Oh, it's someone crying. Okay. Oh. The noise stopped. Enter. Oh. Damn it, Ruby. I can't stand to see you like this. You're not gonna feel better staying cooped up in here. Listen, I got you that photo shoot lined up for tomorrow. The one with Masa. Are you even listening? Don't make me go back. I don't want to go out. Let me stay here. What's wrong with you? Please, please don't make me. I'm afraid to go. As far as I can tell, all you're afraid of is success. I've fallen over myself to make you a star. But you never get anywhere if you lock yourself away. Oh, God. What? You're not going to say anything? You can't treat me this way. I gave you your name, your music, and damn near everything else. Oh, but you think you're so special, right? Let me break it to you, honey. You're not. There's loads of other girls in this business just like you, and they do what they have to without complaining about it. They understand how important it is to keep the clients happy, and I'm sorry it's not all butterflies and flowers, but you're not some naive little girl anymore. You're a woman now. Hey, Earth to Ruby, I'm trying to give you some advice here, and you're not even listening. Reina, my name is Reina. Oh, it is? Wait. Okay, well, but if Reina, well, I guess we'll find out. What did you say, Reina? Who's that? Oh, yeah. That was the name of some pathetic little foster girl I picked up. You want to go back to being her? Just say the word and I'll throw you out there myself. If you think you've got it so bad now, let's count the seconds between you hitting those streets and being back in foster care, dead, or in some gutter. Not so talkative now, are we, Reina? Or is it Ruby, the girl who was successful? The girl who could make it if she would just do what she was told? I'm sorry, I lost my temper. But you gotta see things my way. You were special, you know that? I saw so much potential in you. Such a beautiful young girl. I wanted to raise you up and show you what life could be. Then you reject me and everything I can offer you. It's a damn shame. You're still pretty, Rumi. So pretty. But not when you mope around. Look, I get it. You're a teenager, and you want to cry it out, right? Fine. But when you're done with that, you're going to go back out there. Okay, how old is she? Right? Because this guy is such a piece of shit. You think I want to send you to all those little meetings with Masa and guys like him? I'd rather you were successful so we don't have to do that. I'm on your side. No, he's not. If you'd work harder, you wouldn't have to do things like that. Stop. Stop crying. You're not a child anymore. I just want to go home. Home? Where do you think you are? You are home. This is as good as it's going to get for a girl like you. Tomorrow, you're going to go with Masa and do whatever it is he tells you to do. You'll stop this crying, and you'll start making some money. Maybe it was a mistake to think you'd end up being special. Turns out you're just another disappointment. What a piece of shit. What a piece of shit. There's something laying on the mattress. It's a newspaper article dated October 24th, 2004. Eh? The article's title, One-Hit Wonder Ruby Commits Suicide. That can't be. That was over 10 years ago. Ya te dije que tal vez es la nena, la hija. Her real name was withheld from the press, but her picture is there. According to the article, Higashi went to her room and found it locked. He called to her. She didn't answer. I thought she must have been tired, he said. She'd been working hard on a new song. He only forced the door when he noticed the smell where he found her hanging from the rafters. She'd hungered herself almost 2 days before. Probably in this room. There's more. Though Mr. and Mrs. Higashi had adopted her years before, Ruby was not made to work and loved being an idol more than anything in the world. Yeah, right. Her song Look For Me will go on sale again this month, with all sales going to various suicide prevention charities. Oh, God, whatever. I've read enough. The sadness that's in this room is the same awful feeling I felt in the sewers. Is it Reina's? Is this what I'm supposed to see? What a piece of shit. Oh, gross. ¿Le puedo entrar en esta? No. Ay, mija, ¿por qué caminas tan lento? Come on. Let's get out of here. I feel sick. That monster. How many girls did Higashi pass around and abuse before she murdered him? And Reina, she looked the same as she does now. 16 years old, a child. Higashi had her locked up and she tried to take back control the only way she thought she could. Only she came back. And all that pain and suffering came back with her. When I was in that room, I could feel it like it was my own. And it's not the first time I felt it. The dark was steeped in it. As soon as I realized it was like the air had changed. I can sense a pulse now, like a heartbeat following me, but it's not enough. The mask could help me find the door, and I can feel the dark, but the path still isn't open to me. What am I missing? My gut tells me it has to do with Kamenkai, and the only one alive who knows about it is the old Kawana woman. She has to tell me what happened. Vamos a seguir jodiendo con la abuelita. Okay. Okay, I guess. Alright, let's go. Corre, mija, corre. Run, 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 run. Run, run, run. Mija, no te dije que te dejara de correr. Leave Shinjuku. Go to Kamakura. 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 ¿Está este cabrón aquí adentro? No, okay. Come on. Please run. Enter. Hello, viejita. You, I told you to stay away from my family. Don't drag my grandchildren into this any more than you already have. Stay back! I have questions about the Kamenkai, the group your daughter and son-in-law were part of. You're the only one alive who'd remember. Kamenkai? I don't know anything about it. Leave me. Grandma, enough. Listen to yourself. Do you even realize you're lying anymore? Takashi told us everything. And you, Ito, just because this investigation's important to you doesn't give you the right to barge in here. I agree. I agree with you. Your grandma and I need to talk. If it upsets you, maybe you should go. La está botando de su propia casa, cabrona. Si te molesta, vete de tu propia casa. No, I'm not going anywhere. This is the house I grew up in. It's as much mine as it is Grandma's. Yes, I agree. If you have something to say, you can say it in front of me. Only a little while ago, I found out my parents died in some cult, and no one even knows why. You think hearing that was easy for me? I want to help you, Ito, but all the deceit and lies are starting to hurt people. Yo nunca he mentido. ¿Qué estás hablando? What I'm chasing is so much worse. Tell that to the poor man in the station. Oh, right. He's in the hospital now, terrified out of his wit. Okay, mira. Okay. Okay, Mai. Esta es la cosa. Las opciones que me dio el juego fue asustarlo con mi pistola, matarlo o asustarlo. ¿Cuál prefieres? ¿Cuál prefieres? De eso. Lo asusté con un pájaro muerto. No te preocupes. People aren't only here to be used for information and then thrown away while you move on. They have lives too. And bringing up the past can hurt. Surely you of all people can understand that. I do, but ignoring the past won't make it go away. And there's unfinished business from the Kamenkai that needs to be taken care of. But what's left to talk about? Everyone's dead, right? Mai, I promise to talk to you all about all this later. For now, let me and the detective talk. Go on. You were cooking us dinner, weren't you? Alright, we'll talk about it later, but I'll be in the other room if you need me. So you found me out. Now that Mai knows, I suppose there's no point in keeping it a secret any longer. The truth is, my daughter never would have joined the Kamenkai if it wasn't for me. I convinced her and her husband to join. I was already a member. At the time I joined, my husband had left me and I had lost my job, suddenly leaving me a single, unemployed mother who could barely support her daughter. That's when Tokimasa found me and told me that the society that stigmatized and shunned me was a fiction, a great machine to be fought, and that my very soul was at stake. Of course, he used me as he did everyone else. I desperately wanted to hear that my struggles weren't my fault. They stole everything from me, my youth, my mind, and then my child. And then one day in 1996, they all died. The cause of their deaths was buried, and no autopsies were performed. Or if they were hidden. Why? That's simple. The government didn't care about some dead cultists in the woods and covered it up so the papers wouldn't sensationalize their deaths. That's it? After everything I found, you expect me to believe that? 12 people died that day, and no one knows why. What happened? Tell me the truth. You want to know what happened so badly? Fine, I'll tell you. They died for nothing, following in the footsteps of a madman who believed that life was an illusion. As words of other compounds and other groups being raided spread, Tokimasa began warning us that the end was near. He believed the world was collapsing, and it was time for him and his followers to abandon the flesh and find purity among the gods. Maya Miko, she didn't die from some conspiracy. She chose death because she no longer had an anchor to reality. And it was my fault. Beyond that, I don't know what happened to them. No, you do know something. In the report, it says after the officers cleaned the bodies, they found the mask. The same one you handed to me 6 months ago. Eh? That's... Tokimasa would always keep it to himself, saying it granted him sight into the realm of the kami. I needed it. You don't understand. It allowed us to see strange things and people who were gone. The guru was a fool, a fake, but the mask was real. There was a rumor that the cult members were killed by one of their own. Surely you didn't. No, you don't understand. I would never kill my own child. I didn't take the mask, it was given to me. One day a man, some journalist or other, showed up at my door carrying the mask. I couldn't believe it. I begged him for it, and he stood there smiling at me. His eyes were like none I had ever seen. It was strange. All he wanted in exchange for the mask was a picture of Emiko. When I joined the cult, I was forced to give up my possessions and only had one left, but I gave it to him nevertheless. I thought if I had the mask, that I could find her, that maybe she would forgive me. As soon as I had it in my hands, my mind opened. I could hear her voice. So you went into the sewers chasing after her, thinking you could save her? Takashi told you that as well, did he? Well, yes, it's true. Emiko was crying out to me, begging me to find her and free her from a dark place. I would have given anything to hold her in my arms again and plead her forgiveness. I don't care if you don't believe me. Just like Tanaka was calling out to me, I do believe you. We're probably some of the few people left alive who know what this mask is capable of. If you really thought it'd help you find her, then why'd you give it to me? Because I was wrong. At first, I only followed whispers. Then I found myself in a strange labyrinth, chasing after her shade. Days bled together. I lost track of my grandchildren, of the shrine. It was an illusion. No matter how hard I tried, I never found her. I only became more and more disconnected from the world around me. I descended into madness. I was being used again, just as Tokimasa had used me so many years before. I tried getting rid of it, throwing it away, burning it. None of it mattered. It always came back. And when I did, the visions and whispers only got worse. So I put it out of my mind and tried as best as I could to live a life of solitude and ignore the screams of my daughter. Then you came. And when you did, the mask was screaming out in voices I'd never heard before. I thought it was a sign, so I gave it to you. I didn't even have time to breathe out a sigh of relief before I heard the gunshot ring out. No one else ran to it. I think I was the only one who knew that sound for what it was. I think the mask was punishing me once again by taking Mai away from me. Instead, it had passed tragedy to another. I'm sorry. Perhaps the knowledge of the mask should die with us. There is one other person who knows about the mask, a girl named Reina. Does that name mean anything to you? No, I don't know anyone by that name. Do you expect me to know everyone who's been touched by the mask? No, but you were involved with a group that worshipped it. Are you sure you're telling me everything? Yes. What good will accusing an old woman do? Unless you're chasing someone too. That must be it. Mai told me you lost someone. Your partner in the police force. Is that right? If I'm right, then I suggest you stop your search. The place I was shown by the mask was not meant for the living. I barely escaped with my life. Stop while your mind and body remain intact. What if I told you there was another option? What other option? You gonna give the mask to somebody? In the months since I first met you, I've had time to examine the ancient texts in this shrine, and as the mask grew further away, it loosened its grip on my mind. I knew then it would someday make its way back to me. And so then, I became determined to find a way to protect myself and my grandchildren from its influence. The darkness of the common Kai and its ritual object are but manipulations, used to sever our connection with what is truly divine. The mask breathes darkness. Dark forces can invade all manner of living and non-living things, driving them to violence or death. That which is evil cannot be used or tolerated. It must be destroyed. It is the only way to save us from its grip. Destroy the mask? I thought you just said it couldn't be done. Not physically. Grandma, is everything alright? I overheard you talking about that mask again. Yes, dear, but you needn't worry. In fact, it's good you're here as this talk involves you. You've trained in exorcism and purification rituals for quite some time, haven't you? Such a ritual could purify the mask and turn it into a mere piece of wood, given we gather the right materials, of course. I can tell from the look in your eyes that you think me to be senile, but I'm quite serious. Even modern rituals have ancient roots, and with enough conviction they are still capable of great power. Before, I was content to die, as long as the mask didn't hurt my children, and as I was too feeble to do what was necessary myself. But now, seeing you here, I see a second chance to do what is right. If you truly do not know what the mask is, then you must help me destroy it. Slow down. I didn't come here to be involved in a ritual or exorcism, or whatever you call it. I just want the truth about the Kamenkai which you still haven't given me. You're a stubborn one, aren't you? So be it. I can see there is only one way to change your mind. The only trace of what happened that day would be at the Kamenkai compound itself. The records of its location are lost, and they were never made public, but I know where it is. What's the catch? Go there. Search for the truth. See what worshipping the mask has wrought. When you return, you'll help me destroy it. What makes you so confident I'll change my mind? I went back once, years ago. In all honesty, I am not sure why. Perhaps to remind myself of my sins. What I saw and felt in that place, it was tainted by the darkness and death. Those two things are all the mask will afford you. There is something else. I had a feeling you'd say that. The heavy, unnatural air I felt when I returned to the compound. It had the same stench, the same quality of the tunnels where I searched for Emiko. Sounds like a superstition to me. So what exactly is it you want in exchange for the information? I believe the energies of the mask and that place are linked. I want you to bring something back from there. Anything. It may help in the ritual. Looking for the truth will not bring you peace, detective. Purifying the mask may very well might. Remember that. The compound is in the forest of Aokigahara. Aokigahara. Hey, that's the Suicide Forest. Suicide Forest? What a dreadful name. So I suppose those woods have seen their fair share of tragedy and death. Ito, you can't just go charging in there, it's dangerous. What if you get lost? GPS isn't working there, and I heard even compasses won't point north. Not only that, but, well, a lot of people go there to die. I don't think you should go. You two keep talking about that mask like it's some sort of evil spirit causing you pain, but I think the pain you're feeling isn't caused by a mask, it's just you. So many nights after the girl died in the shrine, I had nightmares. Every corner I went around, I thought I'd see her there. It wasn't a ritual or a charm that made me better, though. I just stopped listening to the fear. I confronted it. When you took me to see Takashi, that was the first time I'd left Kamakura since April. It's embarrassing to admit it, but I was scared. And yeah, Takashi telling me about all that stuff about mom and dad was scary, but it was the truth. I wasn't hiding from some demon I invented myself. Anyway, I know you might not listen to me, but I don't think you should put yourself in danger just so you can keep chasing your demons. Maybe you're right, but some demons have a way of spreading to others. Seeing the Kamenkai compound is something I have to do. Okay. Well, it's your choice, but Aokigahara is huge. How are you going to find one compound? Mai makes a good point. It's been a long time. Are you sure you remember where it is? Of course I do. I know what you two must think of me, but I'm not senile. It's a hike away from the bus stop on the outskirts of Narusawa. We used to go into town occasionally for supplies. Several miles away from the bus stop, there's a clearing and a path there, used time to time by the Forest Service. I'll draw you a map before you leave. It continues for quite some time, and eventually it will be blocked off. Keep going forward, and don't turn your back or leave the path. The forest can play tricks on you. Supposing the path is still there, it seems pretty incredible to me that the compound would have been left alone all these years. It still stands. After all, why would they bother to go and dismantle it? Go search for whatever truth you think you'll find, but be careful, detective. Do what must be done and then leave. Staying there is dangerous. I hope that once you enter that place and feel the energy I did, you'll have the sense to see what I never could. You understand, don't you? The mask must be purified. I understand. Tanaka. Who the fuck is Tanaka? Who's Tanaka? What? I don't know what I find. Tanaka. I understand. Good. I'll begin preparations for the ceremony regardless. See her out. ¿Quién carajo es Tanaka? No me acuerdo quién es Tanaka. What? Is that Kazuki? I don't think so. She's never said anything like that to me. You must have really scared her. Listen, I'll help with this ritual because I think it'll help Grandma get better. But don't get yourself killed. I know in your eyes I'm probably just a kid, but I know how much it hurts to want the truth. Takashi obsessed over the past, and I was miserable not knowing. Grandma almost went insane on top of that. Grandma said it herself. You're still young. You should forget about all this and start over. And you might not want to hear this, but listening to you two talk about masks and spirits, well, you sounded like that girl at the shrine. It scares me, and it should scare you too. Take care of yourself, Ito. I don't need you telling me what to do. Telling me about my poor choices, which are definitely poor choices. No puedo salir por ahí. Ok. Vuelve, Ito. Vente. Ito. Si te digo que corras, por favor, corre. Gracias por correr, por fin. Wait. Can I talk to this? Oh. Wait. Okay. Leave. Aokigahara. Okay. Yeah, I find it so weird that a place like that exists. El bosque ese de suicidio, lo que sea. No doubt about it. This is the past the old Kawana woman was talking about. Better proceed cautiously. It looks like I could easily lose my way in this overgrowth. The past wasn't so hard to find. It's a miracle no one stumbled on the compound before, even by accident. Excuse me. No time to think of that now. I have to keep moving. I don't even want to imagine getting lost in here at night. Ito, por favor. Ito, por favor. Okay. I can't touch anything. What's the fucking point? What the fuck? Ay, mi gata me asustó, puñeta. No llores cuando estoy jugando algo así. No. Mamita, ya. Ya. No. Que no. Que no. Que no, gatita linda. Gatita linda. Sí, mami. Ahorita termino. Alright. 3 statues covered in moss and undergrowth. It looks like one is missing. Ojizo-sama. A depiction of Ojizo-sama. It's said that praying to these statues can help guide the souls of children who died young. They look so old and forgotten. It's kind of... ¿Qué carajo este ruido? It's kind of sad to them. Ay, no puedo. Este ruido de los niños. How could these statues help anyone out in such a dark place? No, don't worry about it. Oh, it's like the sewer. Interesting. Ah! Carajo. Yeah, it's like the sewer. Hi, Reina. Okay. Okay, hola. Hola. Reina, what is she doing here? Huh? Where am I? No, anywhere but here. I don't want to remember this. Why now? Ito, why did you come here? You've left me here to die again, haven't you? It was your fault this happened to me. You're so selfish. You never care about what happens to anyone but yourself. ¿Por qué cubren las letras como ahorita? People who just get hurt along the way are just collateral damage. It's all about you and what you want, and you. You're not looking for me. You only want to hurt the girl, to hurt the old woman, to see everyone who gets in your way suffer. No, that's not true. I would have done anything to change what happened to you. Make it go away. I can't bear to look anymore. Stop. Make it stop. I don't want to remember. What a great idea. Remembering hurts, doesn't it? Let me take away all that pain. The fuck? Let's forget together. Let's forget together. Let's forget together. No. What? No, I don't... What the fuck? No. Hey. God damn it. No me gustan estas vocecitas, no me gustan. No me gustan las voces. Oh wait, there it is. Pick up. An Oji-sama statue. I feel a familiar presence as I pick it up. Corre, mija, corre. Okay, where are we? ¿Estás dormido otra vez? Supuestamente. En tu cama. Ok. Yo sé que es mentira. Gaspu. What the fuck? He's dead. Jeez, the way you were sleeping, I thought you'd never wake up. Huh? Where? It's... Was that a dream? I think is what she said. Kazuki, thank goodness you're okay. I knew I'd find you. Find me? What are you talking about? I haven't gone anywhere. I saw you on the ground. Reina, she slit your throat. That must have been a hell of a nightmare you had. Nothing a good cup of coffee can't fix. Speaking of, I fixed the coffee machine, so you can officially follow that case as closed. Hey, you okay? You look a little out of it. Take your time getting ready. I'll be in the other room. Yeah, thanks, Kazuki. What is this? I was looking for something, wasn't I? Why can't I remember? My heart's beating a mile a minute. I can't shake this feeling of dread that's hanging in the air. This is real, right? I want it to be real. It's not real. Not real. Not real. Welcome back to the real world, sleepyhead. Huh? You're not dressed. You didn't forget about our picnic, did you? Picnic? We were gonna have a picnic in the park and see the cherry blossoms, remember? I know it's not exactly traditional, but I figured we could grab a peeks on the way too. It's an important time of year after all. Did you forget that too? Oh, this is before what happened with Reina. Don't you remember when the cherry blossoms fell and you saved the— oh, never mind. It's after. Don't you remember when the cherry blossoms fell and you saved those 2 girls at the shrine? You're a hero. Saved? No, I'm no hero. She died. I killed her. She's always trying to stop me from... Kazuki, something doesn't feel right. This isn't where I'm supposed to be. Oh no. Of course it is! We're together! The sun's out, we've got Lady Fluff. Yeah! Oh no, losing my mind. Isn't this what you wanted? With your parents gone, Lady Fluff and I are the only family you got left. Wow. Fuck you. This is where you belong. And we love you, Yami-chan! Oh, it's Reina. That's why you'll come with us. Come on. We've got to get going. Go? Where are you taking me? Somewhere safe. Safe? Why? Where was I going? Where's the path? The path isn't for you. It leads to suffering. So let's leave the path and be happy forever. I can't pet you? What the hell? Why is she there? Isn't this nice? We're all here like one big happy family. We don't need anybody else. We don't need anybody else. We don't need... It's better this way. Stay here. Stay here. Stay here where it's safe. Stay here and rot, Yami. Kazuki, what's the matter with you? Nothing is the matter. We're exactly where we need to be. This is also wonderful. I've taken you somewhere safe, just like I promised. Far away from places you don't belong. You'll stay here so you can't hurt anyone anymore. Free from all those pesky, painful memories, so let's forget together. Lie down where it's comfortable and stay there forever and ever and ever. No! Ignoring the pain won't make it go away. Kazuki wouldn't want me to forget. He told me to keep going. I know this place. I've been here before. It's drenched in the same suffering as before. Reina, why did you take me here? Why won't you leave me alone? Oh, they're all... okay, I see. Why do you want to hurt me so badly? Why did you come here? Don't make me remember. None of them are different. I've never felt Reina's presence so strongly before. If I didn't come to my senses, I might have... Why now? What's in this forest that she doesn't want me to see? Oh. Well. I see. Wow, there's a lot of dead bodies in here. That's, okay. Wait. Place statue. The air completely changed when I placed the statue with the others. The forest doesn't seem so dark, and I can see a clearing up ahead. Is it over? Reina, are you still here somewhere? Estos ruiditos me están asustando, no me gustan. This must be it. The Kamenkai compound. I finally made it. Or at least Reina doesn't have as much power here. Looking at it now, I can't help but feel underwhelmed. For all the secrecy, classified documents, and foreboding stories, all I see is drab gray structures in a forest clearing. That's eerie. It's silent, and the air is thick, like it's cut off from the rest of the forest. Given how hard Reina was trying to keep me out of here, I feel that's no coincidence. I feel a sadness and fear hanging in the air like I did in Higashi's office. I should be careful, find out what I can, and get out of here. I guess this all but confirms Reina's link to the Kamenkai, but what was she trying so hard to prevent me from finding? Alright, let's go in. A ver qué hay aquí adentro. ¿Qué es esto? Espérate, antes de entrar. No. I can't let my daughter be in the ritual. Viste. Esa es la mamá. Girl. Wait. Okay, I don't know. Amigo. Oh, ve, eran amigas. That's not for you to decide. You know her importance. Well, the girl says she can show us. But she's my daughter. Tomimasa hasn't told us what he's gonna do to her. She's our daughter, Hisako. What if it doesn't work like he says? She's so young. You doubt him? Now? It's because she's so young she was chosen. Her mind is not stained by regret, sadness, or corruption. She's perfect. I know that, just... Then why hesitate? The Guru tells us that we're approaching the moment that will bring us true peace, the culmination of everything we've worked for. Somehow your child is a focal point. He says she will be granted a sight even more profound than his own. She can lead us. I only want to make sure she's okay. He promised me she'd be safe, but now I'm not so sure. The Guru will make sure she's taken care of. She'll want for nothing and be blessed with new sight. Hold on. Okay. It's the only way. The world is on the brink of ruin. There's no time left. My own children will... Emiko, don't worry. They'll be safe. No. My own mother betrayed me. She dragged my children away to die in the filth. I'm sorry. I must be strong. Soon we will have no more worries and ascend from our flesh. You know, don't you? I saw you outside when he told us. Yes. All of the things I studied, they were only ever used by corrupt people to control one another, to hurt each other. Soon we'll be free of all that. We'll escape the suffering of this world and be reborn. And it'll be Reina who shows us the way. She will be the bridge. You're right. I always knew she was special. Even when she was growing inside me, I could feel it. Promise me again. Promise me she'll be taken care of. Oh, close in memoria. What's wrong, Emiko? Oh, Reina, what are you doing here? You scared me. I'm sorry. It's alright. You didn't mean it, did you? No. Then there's nothing to worry about. Do you want something? Why isn't Takashi or the baby here with you? He and his sister were not meant for the path of purity. Not like you. It's the night before the ritual. I must unburden myself with thoughts of them. What's unburden mean? Unburden, Reina. It means I have to forget them. Yes, forget the children, Emiko. Becoming too attached to your offspring is part of mankind's great machine. It is a lie. This was a test. They did not pass. You must. We are so close to our goal. Yes, of course. I will not shackle myself to the meaningless connections. Reina, don't worry. Tomorrow is the great ritual Tokimasa has envisioned. And you're the guest of honor. Everything will be all right. Really? Yes, of course. Now run along. What's wrong? Why are you looking at me like that? Nothing, it's nothing. The ritual is soon. It'll be a time of great change. Go away. Why? Tomorrow you will guide us, but look at you, so young. We must be resilient. Fear is a pure emotion. All forms of life feel fear. To fear is not weakness, but a test. You are testing me. The Guru is wise. Okay. Are you okay? You're looking at me funny again. It's nothing. What do you want? Oh, do you know where Takashi is? Weak. They're weak. Don't think of them. Don't cloud your thoughts. You must remain as you are. Needn't worry. Tokimasa will guide us. Just wait. Hey, can I have a little of that? The great Tokimasa instructed us not to give you any food at the feast. Oh. Don't you see? You are pure. The feast, the indulgence, it's there to test us. To show us that we are corrupted with the stains of impurity upon us. Que carajo. It is a reminder of how the great machine of man keeps our souls shackled and chained. Those who are cleansed must not turn away from the righteous path. Right, but you're very lucky, yes, so lucky to be in Tokimasa's favor. He chose you. He chose you to be the bearer of the mask, to see the great door to the pure realm. Those other children who were taken, that too was a test to find the most pure among you. You understand, don't you? I don't know. Oh, yes, of course not. You are but a child. Tokimasa says that you children are much wiser than us, that your understanding of the world is untainted. Where's Mommy? Mommy, oh. I imagine she's with the guru. She is in need of the guru's love. What the fuck? Yes, her mind has gone astray of late. In such a key moment. The guru will show her the way. Don't you worry. Mother, father, sister, brother, it doesn't matter. We are your family. You should go back to your bed. I don't know why the guru let someone so important wander freely. What if something were to happen to you like the others? What others? Do not fear, child. The great Tokimasa's prophecy will come to pass, and there will be no fear very soon. You should go to sleep, child, and remember, do not eat this meal. It is food for us, the pitiful. Oh, Reina, maybe you shouldn't be here. Huh? Why not? The feast isn't for you, it's for us, the impure who must prepare ourselves. Tokimasa says that the impure must purify themselves by feasting and expunging the darkness from their body. If I can remain uncorrupted, even someone worthless like even someone worthless like me will be able to ascend to a higher plane. I don't think you're worthless. Everyone keeps telling me I'm so special, but no one visits me anymore, and where is everyone else? Are they hiding from me now too? The others are with the guru preparing themselves for tomorrow. Don't worry, Reina. Everything will be clear tomorrow. There's nothing to fear. Que viaje, que viaje. Mommy! Reina! Where were you? I missed you. Shh, keep your voice down, sweetheart. I can't stay long. Why not? Why don't you stay with me anymore? Well, that's complicated. The guru thinks it's best if we're apart for a while. He has big plans for us, and for you especially. Who cares about all that? Honey, it's not that simple. Why not? Why won't they let us be together? Because you're so pure and perfect. I know you love me, but I'm no good. If I stay with you, he says I'll corrupt you. But I'm so weak, I wanted to see you. It's our little secret, okay? Okay, Mommy. Is it my fault you can't stay with me anymore? Oh, Reina, no, of course not, it's me. You're going to be a big important person someday. I can't hold you back. I know that doesn't make a whole lot of sense right now, but someday you'll understand. Tokimasa has big plans for you. He told me so himself. He said you're the key to everything, because you're so pure. Remember why we left the city? Because everyone's so mean and out for themselves. They're all stained by corruption, but not us. Not you, anyway. I thought you said we were going home? We can't. Tokimasa says the great machine's done for, that all those corrupt people will kill each other in wars and die, and we'll be left. But you'll be there to guide them. Soon. You've been chosen by Tokimasa. Die? I don't want anyone to die. Yes, me neither, sweetie, but like I said, Tokimasa has figured out a new ritual, and you'll be able to help everyone. I don't understand. Why are you saying all these weird things? Now, Reina, it's not easy for me either, but it's not about what we want all the time. If you do this, it'll help me. You want to help Mommy, don't you? Yeah, I guess. Exactly. So let's smile, okay? Hey, guess what? What? Before the ritual, there's going to be a big celebration just for you. It'll be a big feast. Oh, what we just saw. What's that mean? It's a big meal where everyone gets to eat all the food they want. It's like a party. Doesn't that sound fun? I guess so. Then I can come see you again. Do you promise? Yeah, afterwards we'll all go out together to the ritual. All together? I thought you said it was just me. Like I said, sweetheart, you've been chosen. Tokimasa says you'll gain the sight to guide us to salvation. Okay. Hey, don't look so sad. You'll get me crying if you do. And you don't want to see Mommy cry, do you? No. Good, Reina, I just need you to listen to me now. Here, I want you to have this. It's Mommy's amulet, the one I've kept since I was little. I want you to have it for the ritual. When it starts, I want you to hold it And keep your eyes shut tight, okay? If you get scared, just grab it tight and think of me, okay? But that amulet's yours. Don't you need it? What if something bad happens to you? It's more important you have it now. Promise me you'll do what I asked. I promise. Let's make a pinky promise. Okay. And you know what happens when you break a pinky promise, right? Yeah, you said my pinky would fall off. Exactly. And we wouldn't want that now, would we? After tomorrow, things might be different. Maybe even a little scary, but it's not all bad. The most important thing is that Tokimasa told us we'll be together. I love you, Reina. I love you too, Mommy. Okay. Well, we've learned a lot about her. I'm still confused on the timeline thing, but fine, I guess. Yeah. Okay. Pick up? What is this? I feel strange, like I'm back there again. Hmm? Oh. What the fuck? Oh, the mask. I think. No. Where am I? The forest passed. I saw things and started running. When I found the amulet, it cut away the fog that had been surrounding me and showed me the truth. The mask, the Kamenkai, Reina was there the whole time. They all killed themselves and made her wear the mask. That day is when it started, when Reina became the mask bearer, when her suffering truly began. The pulse of the dark had changed again, and the fuzzy image I had before had snapped into focus. Everything I need to put an end to this is in my hands. Okay, are we finally finishing this? I know I was close to the end. Yeah, I think so. Así como empezamos. How long has it been, I wonder? A man in a sewer, a girl with red hair, memories and thoughts that aren't my own. I'm in over my head. Ugh. I'm so stretched out, it feels like the slightest breeze could topple me, and each time I get closer to the truth, something drags me further away. I feel like I'm so close. All the threads are leading to one place, and yet I haven't stopped to think of what finding it means. I'm on a ride that I have no control over, and that's moving too fast to focus on what's passing me by. If only I could go back and slow down, give myself some time to think. Instead, I keep rushing forward towards the unknown. Before I went to Aokigahara, I thought I had a handle on things. Then Reina showed up and turned it all on its head. My whole life I've thought that if I only connected the dots and contextualized the clues, it would make everything simpler and it would all work out. This time I'm not so sure. The only thing left to do is hold on tight and see where I end up. With me is a little wooden mask that so many died for, and now I'm using it myself. It doesn't feel right. It was her pain I felt back at the compound, the focal point to all her misery. I wonder if it's the real Reina I've seen, or is it that girl long gone? No, what I felt in the compound and the misery I feel in the dark are the same. It's her. The mask, Reina, the dark, all tied to the door. Despite everything I'd seen, and all the mysteries that had been explained to me, what awaited me there was still unknown. My only chance to see Kazuki again is to go into those filthy tunnels and find it. Only then do I have any hope of using it to change its fate. Something with that much power would have a cost, and I'd be forced to accept it without question. Nothing can be ever the same after today. My chance at a normal life disappeared the moment I took the mask from evidence, or maybe it would have found its way back to me eventually. Kazuki Tanaka, the man I've suffered so much for, has been silent. Maybe he's not even down there anymore. I've seen what Reina has become as a result of the mask. Would that happen to me? Now that I know the way, is that what I really want? The horrible object was made out of the deaths of innocent people, and fed hundreds of years later with more death. Why continue the cycle? Why shouldn't I destroy it? I suppose that's obvious, because I'd be destroying Kazuki and Reina along with it. If I don't act soon, it feels like the world will tear apart at the seams. The dark is creeping in at the seams, affecting people even if they can't see it like I do. I have to do something. Shinjuku and Kamakura, the two places where my past started, are also where it has to end. This is it. I need to choose. Follow the thread further into the darkness, or attempt to cut it and return to the light. ¿Qué pasó? Moshi mosh. Hello? Ayami, thank God you picked up. Saki, what do you want? Well, I probably shouldn't even be calling you. After all the years of favors, I figured I owed you one. Plus, you helped hook me up with Bando, and things couldn't be going better. Sorry, forget about that for now. Ayami, this is serious stuff. Serious? But what are you talking about? It's Taira and Mori. I overheard them talking about you. They said some terrible things, and I can't... Oh, shit, they know that I did things. Out with it, Saki. Ayami, they said... I feel like the act... Is it not the consequence of my own actions? Ayami, they said you killed someone, a man named Gato. He went missing and they said you were asking around about him. People saw you together. It looks really bad. Nah, he's alive. I didn't kill him. Mori said they already have more than enough to arrest you, and Mori's not someone to go after you for no reason. I don't know exactly where they're headed, but they're not in the city. They said they were retracing your steps heading south. Kamakura, maybe? Thanks for the warning. Ayami, it's not true, is it? You'd never do something like that, would you? I have to go. Thanks again, Saki. Bye. You've always been one of my role models at work. Whatever happens, I'll stand by you, okay? Take care of yourself. I gotta see it through. I gotta see it through. Hi. Oh hey, Yami, perfect timing. Daiso, what's all this? Looks like you're all packed up. Like I said, perfect timing. I'm closing down. Oh, and this is good? It's great! To be honest, the last time I saw you was kind of slipping again, you know? Going down memory lane, but in the worst way possible. Then I remembered our conversation the other day. How you said your attitude is the seasoning that flavors the food and all that. That sounds a lot more poetic than I would have said it, but yeah, I remember. Anyway, I realized the only flavor that could come out of this place was bitter. Real bitter. Then, crazy thing, my wife comes in after refusing to see me for years. Uh-oh. Yeah, uh-oh is right. Funny, she looks so much older than I remembered. Guess I came to a bit of a revelation when I saw her. I was clinging to this place, but for what? A life that I haven't been living? For a what if that'll never happen? I realized giving up was keeping this place going, not the other way around. Huh. Guess some people do have some happy endings. Ha! If you call crippling debt happiness, wasn't cheap to run this place. At least that wedding ring I pawned took care of rent for the short term. Ha ha! So what are you gonna do now? Well, Haruto's always bugging me to join him on the road, on that takoyaki stand of his. You didn't seem so keen on that the last time we talked. Well, you've had a change of heart? Have you been talking to Haruto again? No, could just see it on your face is all. He's always been my biggest supporter. Figure the least I can do is give the old lug a shot. Besides, with his help, I'm getting back in touch with my daughter. Things aren't all rainbows and daisies, but I'll get there somehow. What about you? Me? I'm gonna be arrested. Me? What about me? Did that idol magazine I gave you end up helping you? It raised more questions than it answered. I doubt I could help you with all the complicated stuff you do. Cooking was all I was ever good at. It's like you said though, keep following through until the end, right? Yeah, I guess so. Take care of yourself, Daiso. Don't be a stranger. Come by me and Haruto Stand sometime. A change of pace. Achievement. So I guess whatever I did helped him. Let me see if I can talk to her. Uh-oh, better sound the alarm. The detective's back. Damn it, every time I come in here, you... Haha, don't sweat it, detective. I'm just busting your chops. Besides, it's not my problem anymore. Huh? I'm out of here. Wait. That other job, the sketchy one, you didn't. Nope. Probably won't believe me. Probably won't believe me, but I actually took your advice. Hell, I hardly believe it myself. How flattering. Didn't think that hard-boiled detective would be so thin-skinned. Yeah. Anyway, where are you headed? Don't know, but I think I'll leave the city. My big dreams kinda got drowned out, and now it's hard to be here and not fall back into old habits. Like hitting up the old reset button, right? Reset button, huh? I could use one of those right about now. I killed a man. Things gotten that bad? I killed a man. I don't know yet, probably. Only way to find out is to keep moving. Anything I can help with? Hey, don't give me that look. I mean it. No bullshit this time. Thanks, but I think I have to see out the rest of my problems on my own. Then why did you come in here? Couldn't tell you. I guess I just tired of blah blah blah. I couldn't tell you. I guess I've just kind of gotten wrapped up in this place. Sounds like you're the one who needs to leave the city. Bad places lead to bad memories, lead to bad decisions, if you ask me. And I'm an expert on bad decisions. Considering when we first met, you were on your knees, I didn't think I'd be standing here being all, I don't know, friendly with you. Good luck. Ha, nah, you hold on to your luck. Looks like you could use it more than me. See you around, Dito. Diamond in the rough, other achievement. Okay. Oh, I can go back in here? Interesting. Oh, I can't. Never mind. I can go in here. Okay. Ah! Oh, shit. Huh? Who, me? Yeah, you. Yep. Whoa. Can I, like, give you a hug? Hey, there's no need for that. Please don't touch me. Why so touchy-feely all of a sudden? Detective, sir, ma'am, I would never, like, feel you without your permission. That's not what forget it. Why exactly is it you're in such a good mood? Oh, you noticed that, huh? Ta-da! What? I don't get it. Are you a magician? No, I got a promotion. Can't you tell by the new uniform? It's exactly the same. Wait, a promotion? You got a promotion? Yeah, like after you came and talked to me, the manager saw us and was like, whoa, this guy is helping the police. Said I was really respectable and whatever. And I found that key. The dumpster? Just, turned out I had a spare in my pocket the whole time. Of course you did. Of course you had a spare. Well, better you than someone like Taida. Who? No one. Congrats, kid. I think you're gonna really go places. Is he? Okay. Thank you, sir. Moving up in the world. Achievement. Alright, let's go in the sewers. Vamos a ir al alcantarillado, bla bla bla, no sé cómo hablar. Oh, see, the body I shot isn't here. That means it's all fine. Okay, I already read. This is all the same. That first time I came down here, I was so sure I would save Tanaka alone that I didn't think about what I was doing. Am I doing the same right now? Here we go! I'm trying to crack my neck, it's not working. Whatever. When I found Kazuki's body, he was wearing the mask. She made him wear it as she'd been made to. Even after all the suffering she went through herself, she did it anyway. Can I really forgive her? Probably not. I don't know. Look. Okay. Let's just go. This time will be different. It's no longer leading to a shapeless tunnel. Reina's down there. I can feel myself being drawn to her. Bueno, mija, avanza porque tengo un sueño fuerte, pero quiero terminar el juego. Así que avanza. Ah! Fuck. I did the wrong thing again. Okay. Ah! Okay. Okay. Huh. Well, this is different. This running cycle. Her running cycle is so shitty. Go deeper. Wait, is there anything over here? No? I don't know where we're going, but okay. Oh my god. Tengo un cansancio pegado bien fuerte. Llega al final, please. Please. I want to go to sleep. As I trudged through that oppressive, lonely place, I slowly became aware of someone else. The dark woke up and began to shudder, as if racked with my quiet sobs, and I felt a numbing sadness spread through my body. The sensation I felt in that place was familiar, and I knew right away why. Reina. She sat there like a lost little girl, like she'd been there for a long time and didn't know where to go. There was no fight in her body, no way for her to lash out. In that place, we were equals. She rose to her feet when she saw me, her eyes looking confused and desperate. She was the start of it. Of all of it. Everything I'd gone through. I put an end to it. One way or another. Okay. Okay. So, you went anyway, huh? Even after I told you to leave me alone. Ah! Ah! Sorry. Literally, le di a un botón y cambié de cuarto sin querer. Okay. Why couldn't you just forget and leave me alone? Ah, so that's it. You just wanted to keep hurting me, right? Well, I hate to burst your bubble, but if it's revenge you're after, that won't work. Nope. Can't blow my brains out down here. The dark won't let you. Aw, that I hurt your feelings? Did you bring your little gun all the way down here for nothing? Are you disappointed? I didn't bring it. There's no point. I didn't shoot you when you took Tanaka, and I won't now. Ha! Don't try to trick me. That doesn't mean you don't want to. Ha! After everything I tried, to think that you would be the one to show up here in the end. Funny, isn't it? Isn't it? After all, you were only supposed to be a guest star on my little show. A little temporary addition to liven things up a bit. Then you kept showing up uninvited, digging up every sharp thing you can find to poke me with. Now I can't get rid of you. See? It is funny, right? No matter what we do, we're forced together again. We ought to make the best of this. You're right, we can't avoid meeting each other forever. Fate forced us together, so all we can do is see it through to the end. Even when I saw you in the forest, you were down here, weren't you? Where else? Welcome to the end of the line. I don't understand. It's awful down here. Why didn't you try and get back up to the surface? Why would I go back? What would be the point? When I do, I look around and I don't recognize it anymore. The streets are different, the sounds have changed. Hold on. Everyone I knew and ever cared about is gone. You don't know what it's like, every day the same, and feeling all my old pain again and again and again. People don't change no matter what. No matter how much time goes by, they all look at me like I'm a flea-bitten dog to be kicked around and ignored. They hate me. In the end, I'll end up back here anyway, so why fight it? At least down here, nothing changes. When I was little, I said everything would be okay if I had the mask. But then Mommy died, and the police took it away from me. Nothing's gone right since. No one's ever cared about me. The police, the foster homes, the other girls in the agency, they all hated me. They all wanted me dead. You're just like the rest of them. Only someday you'll grow old and die, and I'll still be here. Unless you give me that mask. It isn't that simple. Having the mask isn't going to solve your problem. It is that simple. Everyone always tells me it can't be simple, but why not? None of this would have happened if it weren't for you. If you'd just given it to me in the first place, you could have lived your stupid little fantasy life. Instead, you had to be a hero and get involved in something that was none of your business. Why shouldn't I use it? Are my problems not as important as yours? That's it, isn't it? Everything is about you and making your life happy again. I won't let you be happy. I won't. If you won't help me, then fine, but I'll keep hurting you, and if you think it's bad now, you don't know the half of it. Or, you could give it to me, and go on pretending to be happy while I find the door again. Again? You've seen it before? I don't know exactly what you saw is going to happen when you find it, but everything I found tells me it's dangerous. No, you're wrong. The door isn't for you. The collector said so. He said if I had the mask, I could find it again. He said if I found the shrine belonging to Kawana, that I could find it. So you met him too, Reina? He wasn't trying to help us. He must have been toying with us. Shut up. You don't know anything. He told me the mask would let me see the door again. Just like the day Mommy died. When they put the mask on me, and I kept my eyes closed like Mommy told me to, even when people started getting sick and crying, then I saw it, the door. Even with my eyes still closed when I looked at it, I heard Mommy's voice, and I knew if I found it, everything would be okay. I opened my eyes and it was gone. They took the mask, and I saw Mommy on the ground. She wasn't moving anymore, like a doll. It was all my fault. It must have been. I did something wrong. But he told me if I found the mask, I could make it right again. Now I'm being punished for being a big screw-up. For not being pure like they told me to be. Except, people like Higashi, they shouldn't have hurt me. They should have left me alone. I had to punish them. I just want to stop them for hurting me. That doesn't make it me bad, right? You understand, don't you? The funny thing is that if Tanaka were here, he'd understand. Even after everything you did to him. That's the kind of guy he is? You mean he was? Reina, it's not all your fault. This is beyond you. It always has been. That's why Tanaka was so intent on following you from the start. That you weren't just some orphan girl. He somehow saw the darkness that was behind you. If only he had told me, I could have been there for him, helped him. But, no, You could have helped me, Ayami. He was helping me. He was gonna save me. Then why? If he was helping you, why hurt him? I didn't want to hurt Tanaka, but it was the only way to bring him here. The same way I was brought here. I saw it, I figured it out. But my white knight abandoned me, went somewhere else. It turns out it was just another stupid idea from a stupid girl. What you did to Tanaka was wrong, but you can still make this right. You brought him down with you that night. Where is he? I don't know where he is. Just tell me what happened from the beginning. It's hard to remember. Please try. Oh my god, I'm so tired of reading. I mean, reading out loud. Nothing's gone the way I thought it would. When I went back to Shinjuku, I remembered how I ended up in the dark. I knew what I had to do so Tanaka could be with me. Only the mask wasn't awake. It wasn't loud like in Kamakura. So I made you come into the tunnel with me and Tanaka so he could wake up. Then I slit his throat and went back to the dark, and I waited. Tanaka woke up there, too, but the mask was gone. He was alive? He was like me, or I thought he was. At first he seemed okay, but then he started wandering around, staring into space and talking to people who weren't there. Poor Tanaka. I think I broke him, Ayami-chan. So he was down here. Tell me where he is. You don't get it, do you? I don't know where he is, and I don't care. Tanaka abandoned me. Even when he kept... What? Even when he was here, he kept mumbling on and on about how he was going to help you. He gave you something, didn't he, that traitor? How else would you be able to keep finding me? He even said he saw the door, but he didn't take me there. I hate him. Why did he leave me? To think Tanaka would help a stupid little girl like me, it was them to try and bring him here. The collector said I'd find the door with the mask. I just didn't want to be alone is all. Now you're here, so I guess the mask is too. I don't need him after all. He's gone. You're wrong. I can feel him somewhere here. He's waiting for me. You can? Maybe he's at the door. Please take me there. You don't leave me. ¿Qué carajo está pasando? The mask opened the dark and took me straight to Reina. Wait, what? The mask opened the dark and took me straight to Reina. And now that I'm here, I can feel it pulsing like a heartbeat. The door, the unknowable place where chance and fate have no importance. That's where Kazuki is. I know now what will happen if I lead her there. She'll get what she truly wants. She'll get to rest and finally be free. No more pain, no more suffering. Maybe that's Kazuki would have wanted, but if I do that, the dark would change shape again, and any hope of finding him would be lost. He'd be trapped in here waiting for me, and I'd never be able to tell him the truth behind everything he suffered for. That's if the Kazuki Tanaka that's left here is the same man I love. Either way, I have to abandon someone, but it's my responsibility. I have to choose. Hold on. Leave Reina and save Tanaka. Forgive Reina and lead her to the door. I think I want to lead her to the door. Please don't hurt me. What I did to Tanaka, it was the only way. You get it, right? Right? No, you're wrong. But then again, maybe there isn't a right way to begin with. In your own way, you're the same as me, grasping at whatever you could. He may still be down here, like you said. Would the Tanaka I find be the real him, though? If I use the mask, would I be the real me? I'm not so sure anymore. You're really not gonna go after him? No, I have to give up even more of myself. Succumb even more to this darkness. He wouldn't have wanted that. You know, for a long time, your face was all I saw, ever since Kamakura. It motivated me to push through my sadness because I thought I was doing something good, putting my problems behind me, and by me becoming the hero and slaying some ancient evil. You became a demon, a symbol of all of my hatred, of everything bad that happened to me that day. No, I'm not a demon. No, you're not. You're just a girl. Always were. Besides, I'm no hero. I mean, everyone knows that Ayami. I'm not sure if there is such a thing. I realize that now. Me, you, Tanaka, all three of us were just paper dolls caught in this storm, being blown by winds that were so far out of our control. I'm sorry. I didn't mean for any of it to happen. I just wanted a way out. I wanted to be normal. Tanaka was one of the smartest detectives. No, one of the smartest people I know. Or knew. I think he would know. He knew what would happen to him. Maybe that's why he was so distant. I really think I'd play out differently for us and for you, Reina. I know what happened to you, all of it. I don't know how I saw all those things, but I just can't ignore them. No one deserves to experience what you did, Reina. Every day you lived in hell with no love or light. It was awful. We failed you, and I'm sorry. I forgive you, Reina. It hurts to say it. That's selfish, isn't it? I can't forgive the pain you caused me, despite how hard I try. But I do forgive you, because somewhere along the way, this horrible cycle has to end. I don't want to hurt people anymore. Then come with me. Let me help you. Why? Where are we going? To the door. You said you heard your mom, right? Let's go see her. What the fuck? I'm scared. What if she isn't there? What if I was wrong? It's okay. There's nothing to be afraid of. You can rest like you always wanted. No more coming back. No more hurting people. Though I can't tell you what's waiting for you. I know it's better than this, I promise. Ayami, do you think it'll hurt? No. How do you know? I don't know how, but the dark responds to the feelings of the people in it. Every time we butt heads, it's pushed me out. It feels different now. It feels peaceful. What I'm trying to say is, I don't want to hurt you, Reina. I only want to help, and I think the dark will too. Okay, I'm ready. Thank you, Ayami. I don't know why you helped me, but thank you. I don't know, that seemed like the right thing to do, no? I want an achievement. Give me achievement now. Dame achievement. Achievement. For years, Reina searched for the door. The whole time it was nearby, hidden by a thick darkness that shifted in reaction to her own hatred and fear. The mask began to tug at me as if guiding us, and together, hand in hand, it appeared in front of us. I wasn't sure how I hadn't noticed it before. It was like it had always been there. Until that moment, I never noticed how small and truly fragile she was. Standing in front of the door, she shook like a leaf. Squeezing her hand, I reassured her, told her that I forgave her, knowing that if she took a step forward, it would all be over and she'd find peace. I thought maybe I would too. For a long time she stood, saying nothing. Then eventually, she let go of my hand and moved through the door, and as soon as she did, her image began to fade. She was smiling. Not the unhinged smile from my past, but her true smile, the smile of a little girl. It's that smile free of hate and malice I remember now. The dark remained even after she left, though it began to change as I remained within it. Oh. Suddenly agitated and expansive like it was growing. Somehow I knew what little light I saw was because of Reina. Her fear and hatred diffused out of the shadows. Thanks to that light, I was able to find the surface. Oh my god. The mask didn't quiet after Reina's passing, and every day it became more restless. Oh my god. Probably because I didn't destroy it. One day, I cast it into the sea near Kamakura, and despite the Kawana woman's warning, it never returned to me, though occasionally I can still feel it, scratching like a pin needle on the back of my skull. When the girl faded, other memories did too. Impressions of a man called Kazuki Tanaka and a love we once shared. Oh, weird. I find pictures in my apartment that I know are him, yet all I see is the face of a stranger looking up at me. Is it because he was stuck in the darkness since we didn't save him? Some nights, I wake up with tears in my eyes, and images of that face crying out to me from some dark corner of my dreams, and I desperately try to remember why that memory remains. Yet something about these pictures and staying in that apartment feels familiar, even if I can't make sense of it. All I remember is for sure Reina's smile, knowing that in those final moments she forgave me for what I did to her. I see. Wait, only a child achievement, okay. Finally, I was able to feel peace. I mean, interesting. Our friend there did not feel peace. He's stuck in the darkness forever. And we didn't destroy the mask. But it's tough, right? Because you only have one choice in both situations. And I don't know. I felt like I wanted to forgive her and help her go into the darkness. In a good way. You know, it just felt right. Even though the guy is stuck in the darkness forever or something. I'm not going to do the other endings because since this game, you can't make separate saves. I'd have to play through the whole game again to do it. And yeah, I could do it way quicker because I already know, I already know what happens and I'm not going to be reading anything. But not really. But you see what I mean? It just seems like a pain. If it had saves, I would have saved before the first decision. Again, obviously. And then again before the second one. So we could go back and see the different endings. So I wonder... I mean, I like the ending I picked, but I wonder which one's considered the true ending, if any of them, you know? Can I skip this? Oh, God. No, can't skip. No skipu skipu. Okay. Oh, I feel satisfied that I finished it. It took me a little over 2 hours. I was hoping it was shorter. I was hoping I only had about an hour left, but I was wrong. That's okay, I guess. Not really. I'm very tired. I think it's tough because at the end, when it was getting more, there was too much reading and I was getting a little bit more philosophical. I was getting even more tired, but that's okay. Oh. Interesting. Most interesting. You're nothing but a crow, feeding on the carrion that time leaves in its wake. Forgive me for not being an impartial spectator of human suffering. The woman had her own desires. I only gave her a little push. I thought you'd be happy. Eva found forgiveness for the context of her suffering by drowning herself in the past. A historian's dream. Ugh. A gesture of extraordinary kindness, yes, but history does not smile at the hidden blah blah blah. But history does not smile at the happiness of one. Oh, you wanted me to destroy the mask? It favors the welfare of all. Blah. Time is not a single thread, but a complex tapestry, pushed and formed into a picture by the forces of fate and chance. My cat needs attention. The different threads present a myriad of truths, but all an aspect of the same visage, nonetheless. A myriad, interesting. I would have thought one so interested in history would adhere to a single truth. On the contrary, if history has taught me anything, is that there is no one truth. The deeper one gazes, the more complex it becomes. Yes, all our truths, all our grand insights into the same puzzle. You're right, my old friend. Time is a spiral, and observe it long enough and we may yet learn something. No, she is not your plaything. It is not your decision. Oh my god. There's only way this can end. Only one way for the world to remain intact and stop the thing that's coming. What the fuck? It must be protected. Mira, deja eso. Deja eso. Okay. The role must be performed. Stubborn, so stubborn. Is this just to unlock New Game Plus? Allow me to ask you a question. I believe I know it already. You've asked it before. Indulge me. I asked her the same question. If the dancing puppet looks up and sees its strings, does it remain a puppet? What of fate and chance, then? I answer your riddle with one of my own. You see the storm clouds approaching, and though you can take shelter or alter your course, does the storm not come regardless? No fun. You've never tolerated my philosophical side, nor you me when I tell you how things are. I suppose that's because we are one and the same. But what of her? All we can do is see, but eventually she will end up there. There is only one path which will hold the world together. Again, you just want me to have New Game Plus? Ah! Yeah, New Game Plus. Got it. Not today. Not today! Oh, I'm so tired. It's okay. Lo importante es que terminamos el juego. Yay! Patch. Ugh. I really wanted to finish it, but I was also getting annoyed because, it kept crashing every fucking thing, every goddamn time I tried to run it. En serio, cada vez que intentaba jugar ese juego, todo se caía. Y es como que, carajo, déjame terminar el juego. So por fin no pudimos terminar. A little over 2 hours. Again, not bad. I just thought it was closer to an hour. And normally 2 hours isn't bad. It's a work night, and I've been up since a very long time. I got up at 6 this morning. And it's 10:30 here. Anyway. Gracias por estar aquí hangueando conmigo. Thank you for being here and hanging out with me. I hope you enjoyed the end of it. Sorry I was a little bit out of it at the end. I don't know how noticeable it was, but it's because I'm just sleepy. And they were talking too much. I am tired of reading out loud. Now I'm gonna go sit and maybe watch an anime episode if I can before going to bed, and that's about it. So I can just sit there and stare. Me voy a quedar ahí calladito, sin hablar, para dormir, porque estoy cansado. Bleh. Ok, bye. Buenas noches a todos. we're gonna do an interview on Friday with with Science School. I think she put up a thing on Twitter that I can retweet. Maybe I'll do that tomorrow because I'm sleepy. Yeah, so vamos a hacer una entrevista el viernes con Science School. Viernes por la tarde en los Estados Unidos. Probablemente en la noche para la mayoría de ustedes. And yeah, that's about it. Tomorrow we for sure won't stream because I have things to do, like watch Black Panther 2. So I'll see you all on Friday. Ok, nos vemos el viernes. Mañana sale Black Panther, so voy a ir a ver eso por la noche. Por eso también tengo que dormir. Y nos vemos el viernes, pero en otro canal. Lo voy a poner en Twitter mañana. Mañana lo pongo en Twitter. Ok, cuídense todos. Bye bye. Have a good night, everybody. Go to sleep. Ok, buenas noches a todos. Bye bye. Bye bye.